Alright, before I fully kick things off here, I need you folks to understand the headspace that I'm in at the moment. I was asleep. I could feel I was staying up because I thought, hey, maybe the Raptors make a deal, and I could feel my eyes getting heavy, and I eventually closed them because I was like, nah, fuck it, nothing's broken. Also, sorry for the cussing. And I closed my eyes. I had my eyes jog back open. I think it was my smartwatch buzzing, and now I know why. Jakob Poeltl has been traded back to the Raptors. So this is going to be a very from the hip video in terms of, my analysis on it, because I can't stress enough. I woke back up like maybe 5-ish minutes ago. So Jakob Poeltl is back from the Raptors. I was taking a look at the tweet from Woj, who broke the news, or at least that's who I saw the tweet notifications from. That's how I learned about it, was the tweet notifications from Woj. And we're just looking here at a trade where Jakob Poeltl's come back to the Raptors for Cam Birch, a protected 2024 first round draft pick, which we don't have details at the moment that I'm recording this of what the protections are. So Cam Birch, 2024 first, and 2 future second round picks for Jakob Poeltl. My initial thoughts on this, and I think where more or less my thoughts are going to stay with this, are this is actually a really good move for the Raptors, all things considered. We had seen reports kind of previously, with these trade discussions that, a guy like Gary Trent Jr. plus first round pick compensation, etc., was being thrown around. So the fact that the Raptors managed to land this deal without giving up, Gary, OG, Fred VanVleet, whatever else it was, the big pieces that I think were really getting shopped around, and that still might be getting shopped around. We might have more news next, tomorrow. I'm sure there's a good chance we will. I think that bodes really well for Toronto. I really like that they managed to hold on to all those pieces and still reacquire Yak. I mean, look, the Raptors needed a center, the Raptors needed a big. I think that was no secret to anyone. And the fact that they managed to reacquire, Jakob without giving up any of those guys, massive W for Masai, massive W. I mean, I don't like the idea of a team like Toronto that has been as bad as they are, giving up first round picks in general. But I do think, given the circumstances here, it's solid, especially given the circumstances that you give up a 2024 pick as opposed to maybe giving up a 2023 this year when you're obviously bad, for one, and then 2, obviously the 2023 class is absolutely loaded with talent. So I think the fact that you managed to keep your first round pick in this year's draft, big W there. You get a good player. You, for the most part, don't overspend on it. So overall, my initial reactions after being woken back up, really good deal, I think, for the Raptors here. All in all, they make out really well. They give themselves a chance to still go out and make another move because, spoiler for anybody that hasn't seen it, Kevin Durant also got traded to the Phoenix Suns. So with Kevin Durant and the chips falling on that, OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet, whoever else you want to talk about tomorrow are now the big prizes of trade deadline day itself. Well, I guess you could technically call this trade deadline day because the deal happened, once we crossed into the new day, but you know what I mean. Those guys are now the big prizes of that day should you want to move them. And you got with Yak tonight. Good deal. You got your center. Big fan of this move personally. Oh, wow. Not gonna lie, I did not expect to be opening my eyes back up and seeing a video, so hopefully it didn't turn out too bad. Usual drill, folks. Just if you've gotten to this point, you're still watching and you enjoyed the thoughts that I had on it, like the video. Does a massive favor for me. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel as well. Plus, if you plan on doing a sports betting in the future, just make sure to check out my link in the description below that you're gonna get. Yeah, folks, like I said, I was actually asleep. And then I woke back up and I was like, well, damn, I'm doing a video. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's been JJ Buckets. I will see everybody next time.